blizzard.
Yo, what's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here, back with a watch party, man. We have not done a watch party in a very, very long time. It's time, man, to do so. We are doing a brand new series for you called Suit Up for Doomsday. Suit Up for Doomsday is our new series where we're going to go back and we're going to watch and podcast these amazing movies that have led up to Avengers Doomsday. I hope you guys are here for it, man. I hope you guys will like it. If this goes well and you give it a like, you share, you subscribe, we will continue to do these all the way up until Doomsday. As a matter of fact, we've got, shout out to LL who just jumped on again. Yeah, we've got a lot planned and we'll continue to do these, like I said, all the way up through Doomsday, including Wonder Man. That's what I was going to say. Wonder Man is coming out on the 27th. Speaking of Wonder Man, I got a surprise for you guys. Check out the new merch. If you're listening on the podcast, just imagine some really, really dope visuals. All right, check it out. Yeah, man. So, dope Wonder Man merch out now. The shirt, if you guys need to visualize it, says "I auditioned for Wonder Man." It's got kind of a look of film reel. So go and check that out. linktr.ee/select screen. It's 5ELECT 5CREEN. And one more time, it is approved. All right, so shout out to LL who's here. I'm imagining Clue and hopefully my man RL comes through to watch these with us. We're gonna watch on Amazon Prime, so if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch along and listen along on your podcast as we commentate and talk about Blade. While we're doing that, I'm also going to update the stream tonight. So you'll get to see some live changes if you're watching this over on YouTube as we update to our new refreshed look. So it's going to be kind of a cool stream, man. We're using Meld to do this. So shout out to everybody at Meld, and I appreciate some of the help they've been helping us out with. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's jump into this thing. Let's go. All right. So let's see. I got the chat up right now. We might change that up just a bit. Those listening on the podcast, again, appreciate you guys. Go check us out on YouTube, man. Lots of cool stuff happening there. Hello says, how you doing, bro? Man, I'm doing better. It took me a lot longer to get our thumbnail created tonight than I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a lot faster. And I tried several ways to create a thumbnail. And let me tell you, today I had to go back old school and do the Canva thing, man. So we got this cool thumbnail for you guys of Marvel's Blade. Of course, this is the Blade from Wolverine and Deadpool. We'll talk about that a little bit. Same blade, not Sling Blade, same blade. Because there's only been one blade, and there only will ever be one blade, apparently. Right? That's what he said. So yeah, yeah. This is going to be fun. And breaking down, LL and I, if I can tell a little bit of our private conversation, we were talking about film and stuff like that, and I was like, man, I got to get some film analysis and some breakdowns. I haven't done one in quite a while, and it was time. It was definitely time. So that's what we're getting into. I've got Amazon Prime lined up and ready to go. Ella, what's been going on in your world, man? A little bit of light on me here. There we go. Next big project you can see back here, man, our probably our biggest streaming or non-streaming video was the Legends Ultimate in the background, and it's having some problems. So I may have to go in and fix that and show how we did that. If we can get it fixed, that is. All right, let's jump into the podcast. Here we go, about 7 minutes, 18 seconds in. And starting blade in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the first thing about this already from the jump is it's New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema. There we go. Not any Marvel, fanfare or anything like that, because there was no Marvel Studios at the time. So that's pretty interesting already. Imaginary Forces helped work on this. Let's see, a Stephen Norrington picture. So Stephen Norrington did this first one. I think Guillermo del Toro did the second one. I don't know if we're going to watch that one. This is the most important one, and that's what this series is going to be about. We're going to watch the important movies. Oh, bro, I wish I auditioned for Wonder Man. That's just the shirt. The shirt's just like if you were on the crew of Wonder Man. I wish. I think that's what that movie's going to be all about. Mr. Calories, what's good, man? Good to see you. Is Blade in Doomsday? I'm hoping so. If nothing else, for Secret Wars, right? Vanessa Brooks. I like the way they showed that. So we're going back and we're going to watch all of what I think are going to be the critical movies. That baby looked so fake. Woo! Wesley Snipes. Steven Dorff. Blade. Just simple red text. Blade. Chris Christopherson. Cool time lapse here to kind of get us into, I think this is in LA. It's got a very Bad Boys 1 kind of feel to it. That's what I love about this movie. Now, I'm not a horror movie fan at all. So I was super scared already to watch this movie when I was a kid. How's the sound, guys? Is it feedback? Is the game coming through? Anything crazy? Hopefully it's all right. Should just be my voice right now. As we chat it up. I just saw this funny meme of, it's got the rave music from Blade, and it's the main guy, well, Batman. I guess it'd be Batman, but the main guy from Twilight, and he's standing there and he's looking all scared and everything, and then Blade comes out. I was like, that was creative. Way to use AI on that one. Because obviously, Twilight vampires would be terrified of Blade. I like this Amazon view, man. General trivia: a great many handheld shots were accomplished with a special anamorphic lens camera that also had a single unit sound, the only one of its kind in the world for Blade. So that's pretty cool. Very neat, very cool to see. And the handheld is amazing in this movie. People forget that X-Men and Spider-Man did not like lead to all this stuff. It was actually Blade. Because Blade was so well received because it was exactly what it should have been. I mean, it wasn't super comic accurate, I don't think, but it made sense. Stan Lee, Aviarad, and Joseph Calamari produced it. So Stan was in on this. He doesn't make a cameo that I remember, but I believe, well, oh, there's the villain right there. Nice.
Perfect.
And Wesley Snipes produced it. Deacon Frost, that's his name. Written by David S. Goyer. Either you love him or you hate him, right? He's done some really cool stuff, and then he does some really terrible stuff. What was so trippy about this opening scene is like everybody's at a rave. It's cool. They're bringing in this this new guy, our entry point, and then all of a sudden he feels some blood, and the sprinklers just start. Yep, there it is. Sprinkling blood. That would mess me up on so many levels. So many levels, bro. Can you imagine? Oh. Back then, this would have been terrifying. Now it's kind of like, all right, well, we saw this in Mortal Kombat. And again, the way they reveal Blade in this. Just a shot of his shoes. Costume design, again. Black leather. Is that Norman Reedus in this? Black leather, but he has body armor on. You know what I mean? It made sense for him to wear what he was wearing. And my man just got shotguns. Like, just is not playing around with these vampires at all. Shout out to Clue, said, yurt. Oh, messed up my year. What's up, man? How we doing? All right, some trivia. Wesley Snipes became attached to the project because he was in discussions with Marvel's comics to play Black Panther. Yes, Black Panther. The movie adaptation in 2018 was released 19 and a half years later as part of Marvel's cinematic universe, but without his involvement. So he's been trying to do this for a long time. He wanted to be Black Panther. That's crazy. He's got Uzis, bro. Who said, just waking up quickly, taking advantage of this 3-day weekend? Bro, same. I took a long nap today. Same. Oh, Donnell Lounge is who that is. Okay. We are 9 minutes, 10 seconds in right now. Yes, I wore. Oh, sorry about that. Blade smiling is always funny to me. Gotta start watching more stuff on Amazon, man, because those were different times back then. Pouring one out for Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. Okay, yeah. Now, even though he doesn't like it, I was a Thomas Jane guy. I really liked that Punisher movie. Good old Wesley Snipes acting. I love it. I've never seen Dolph's. I'll have to watch that. This is by far my favorite vampire movie, man. This movie's so good. Oh, that was Mr. Calories. Shout out to Mr. Calories. Do you think they're ever going to get the Blade film off the ground? I mean, what is so hard about making this movie? They made 3. 1.5 good ones, but still. They always introduce characters by like name tags. How long is this movie? Let's see. Hour and 48 minutes. Mr. Calorie says a lot of behind the scenes stuff at Marvel Disney sounds crazy. Apparently, they were filming parts of Brave New World without a script. Oh boy. Oh boy. What can I say, man? I mean, if it was him swinging through the city or stuff like that, like B-roll, like, okay, we know we're going to need footage of him swinging around. Cool. Who signs up to be one of these people who like finds out how people died? Was it a coroner? I just don't understand. Who bit him? Now, Blade knew that this guy was going to come back. got her. He knew this guy was going to come back, and he just let him take him, huh? Just walking, taking his time. Who said, don't forget Marvel's Nick Fury starring David Hasselhoff. Are you out of your mind? Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Hoff, bro. That's actually not a bad cast, especially at the time. The Hoff, man. He was huge at the time, right? I just noticed something that's missing from the Deadpool version of Blade is his head tattoo. So he has his head shaved, kind of. He has the high top, right? But it's shaved on the side, and you can see that tattoo on the back of his head. They did not do that in this new version of him. Threw her butt out the window onto some boxes. Thanks, babe. Another thing that I like about this movie is that I like that normal police officers are after a vigilante. I think we've kind of lost that a little bit, right? Because like all of the MCU's superheroes, I mean, I get it. They had Civil War, and it was like we're after you a little bit, but like the regular everyday cops are going after Blade right now, not like a secret government agency. I think that they need to bring that back, especially for Hulk. If it's the military, that's fine. But the military should always be chasing Hulk. Always. Also, Blade is driving Toretto's car. This could have been a Fast and Furious movie. Very easily.
Acknowledge me!
Hey, so are you guys getting any of the sounds that I'm putting out?
What?
Like the what I just did? Any clues? Blade's car. Oh, speaking of trivia, check this out. Chris Christopherson is Whistler. Um, Blade's car is a 1968 Dodge Charger with various modifications. Probably ran into Dom and the rest of the Fantastic Four, Fast and Furious crew.
Do it, lady.
We're already 20 minutes in and we're just now meeting the villain, Deacon Frost. Like, that's kind of crazy. But like a lot of good setup here. A lot of good setup. It's interesting too that Frost sees humans as food. Like, pretty much humans are like cows to him. You know what I mean? It's like they're a means to an end. Like, we just want to eat them. That's it. That's what they're here for. Make it happen.
Lizard.
Quick reminder, guys, don't forget that you can sub to us on Twitch with your Amazon Prime. Helps the channel out. Definitely, um, you know, keeps things going, right? Keeps the funds going. And if you already have Prime, hey, it's free. So make sure to do that. Twitch.tv/5ELECT5CREEN. There we go. Is that better? Commercial break here on Amazon, so that's kind of annoying. Hopefully you guys can hear me again. But yeah, like I got a commercial for the Broncos going on, which that's kind of weird. Right in the middle of my movie. Of course, you can go ad free if you want to pay more, but if you got Amazon Prime, should you be having commercials? It's kind of weird, right? So we got about a 20-second break here. Let's jump into some more comments. Clue says, I may have to say this. Making the Midnight Sun script and rebooting Moon Knight may have to work. You just have to find a writer and a perfect director, which I think George Romero or Jordan Peele. I was just thinking about Moon Knight. Do we have to let go of Moon Knight? I really liked the Moon Knight series. All it needed was more Moon Knight. That's all it needed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And you can comment on Spotify as well. All right, we're at 23. I'm going to give you right at 24 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 24 minutes. Dude, you know what I mean? Like, Midnight Suns, I just don't understand why they can't get Blade off the ground. Like, other than trying to launch him, like backdoor launch him in Eternals, that was their big mistake. If they were going to do it, they have the blueprint. Marvel launched characters the perfect way. If you go back and you watch, and this is why I've been saying this, I think Civil War is right up there with Winter Soldier. And most people are like, what are you talking about? It's right up there because they did the impossible. They brought in 2 brand new characters, huge characters, but 2 huge characters in an Avengers film. And they launched those characters perfectly. Just perfectly. So I put Civil War right up there with Winter Soldier. I don't understand why they didn't do that with Blade. I don't get that. To me, it's very simple. Even in Eternals, why did he not physically show up? That's all we needed. But nobody knew who he was. Most people don't even know to this day that that was Blade at the end of Eternals. And I mean, it's pretty simple to figure this out. Like, you've done it already. Where were we? 24 minutes, I think, was our last break. Yeah, 24 minutes. Ah, the serum. All right, some more trivia here. David S. Goyer explained in the DVD commentary that this scene where Karen touches Blade's sword was originally longer as she went on to discover a weird hybrid infant on some kind of floating in a tank. It came with a jump scare, and Goyer says, I think it would have scared the living crap out of the audience, but New Line felt it was too horrible. Wow. So they were going to jump scare with like a baby. I'm glad they didn't do that. That would have been too much. That's not a Lathan playing Vanessa? And then Bushy Wright as Karen. Okay.
So what do you use? Steaks? Vampires are severely allergic to silk. Feed them hard, they're going anaphylactic shock. Of course, there's always sunlight, ultraviolet rays. I got this sucker running. Give it a try tonight.
I love the tactical vest, man.
Big. You want to live to see another day, you can't tell. So where am I supposed to go? One way or another, somebody's gonna take you. War going on out there. Blade, myself, a few others. Try to keep it spilled over on the streets. Sometimes people like yourself get caught in the crossfire. I have friends in the police. I can go to the police. They all the police. You have to understand there. Chances are you've seen yourself in the subway or the bar.
That's it.
Silver nitrate, essence of garlic. Keep your eyes open.
I can't imagine being hunted by vampires like that. That'd be crazy.
Start getting sensitive to daylight. Find you're thirsty. Learn by how much you had to drink. I suggest you take that gun. That the alternative.
We never find out what happened to Whistler's leg, I don't think. Did we say it was a Camaro SS that he was driving? I think so. What makes this movie so much better than the other two is the lore. Like they've established like the vampires are a network, which made it work. Deacon Frost, man. Deacon Frost. I'm going to try and bring some music back for you guys here. We'll see if it'll allow me to do it. There we go. All right. He just drops her off, bro. It's not like he's hiding in the bat cave, though. Like, did she not know exactly where he lives? Like, she got the tattoo back in her head. So does he. Ain't no way I'm getting on that elevator. Why would she get on that elevator? That was such a dumb move. I didn't yet. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne and Denzel Washington were considered to be Blade, but Lawrence was heavily considered for the role. Yeah, absolutely. And this was all while Wesley was trying to develop Black Panther. Yeah, I don't know how Lawrence Fishburne would have been in that role. And who knows, that could have messed up everything, right? Then he wouldn't have been in the Matrix, been afraid of the black leather maybe, and that could have ruined all stuff. If I remember correctly, they're using her as bait. This cop, and he's so obviously a vampire. And Blade just pops out of nowhere. He was not there in the scene before him. Oh, that's right. He's not. Blade jacked him up, bro. And Blade always has his sunglasses on. Outside, inside, nighttime, sunglasses. Now he's in the middle of the street, beating up a police officer. There are people on the other side of the street, and nobody's saying nothing. The dude got a sword. He takes out a gun. Like, the whole thing. And it's not until he aims it that people freak out. He's got a sword. Come on. That's New York for you. Was it New York? For some reason, I thought this was in LA, but it never said. And it looks more like New York. But New York in the 90s, yeah. He smiles a lot more than I remember. No, this has got to be New York. You're absolutely right, Glue. Absolutely right. And the animated green screen. And again, sped up. Give another timestamp here. 40, we're gonna go up 41 here. About 25 seconds or so. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 41. Some trivia: Stephen Norrington at around 40 minutes during the chase with Officer Krieger, the vampire on the side of the road biting the girl's neck. Oh, that was him. In the alternate ending on the DVD, the blue figure in the black coat on the roof is Norrington again as an unnamed vampire. That's cool. So that was the director right there. Very cool. Around the 40 mark. Lots of raves in this movie. Lots of raves. I think Blade, the series, was in Los Angeles. Okay. All right. Which, again, according to Wesley Snipes, does not count, right? everything martial arts wise is very like stiff, right, for Wesley Snipes, but it's also very like, it's very confident. It's like, you guys aren't even in my league. Like, that's how he punches. The figure at the end, this is from Clue, the figure at the end was supposed to be Morbius, not Jared Leto in Morbius joke. Morbius was rumored to be a character on the roof. The question of Blade series does not count. Wow. Which would have made sense. Now again, there's your movie right there. Deacon Frost can be kind of the sub-boss. We think he's the boss through everything. And at the end, Jared Leto comes out. And I'm not advocating for Morbius. I think Morbius is one of the probably second or third worst superhero films ever. But we have seen some redemption in the MCU, and if anybody can fix Morbius, it's the Russos. So under the direction of the Russos, maybe give it to Sam Raimi, but under the overall direction of the Russos, why not do that for Blade? That would make a lot of sense. If I'm not mistaken, this movie came out around the time of like Batman Forever, maybe Batman Proper. So there was a stark, no pun intended, difference between what Marvel was doing and what DC was doing at the time. Connections here. Features. Mortal Kombat 1995 characters can be seen watching this movie on a TV in the Blood Club. What? Mortal Kombat 1995 characters can be seen. Is that what they're watching? Is the Mortal Kombat movie? That is super cool. Very cool. Who said that would have to go through Feige, but the skit about Peel saying that saying he wants Keymaster's ownership control behind directing Blade kind of makes sense. That would be great. That would be great. This nasty zombie. Biscuit boy. Why is this vampire so obese? I've never understood this. I forgot how many like gadgets Blade has too. Like maybe a more appropriate battle is Batman versus Blade. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments on that one. All these scrolls and stuff, right? Interesting. This movie's not actually even an hour. Well, it's about 2 hours long. It's less than 2 hours. Vampire kid or not, Blade is backhanding people. This man does not care. Oh. All that punching and he's got body armor on. comes. I just do not remember him laughing and having so much fun doing this. He just backhands a lady for no reason. Bow. Jeez. Good old Blade, just looking for someone to punch. I mean, just a sucker punch. He just sucker punched that lady vampire for no reason.
One for JJ.
It's a pretty exciting scene. Twin versus Blade. Mortal Kombat-esque with the train. I got a little invincible in there. You had to do that though with the train. Something else entirely. 58 minutes, 7 seconds right there. Who says 90 Marvel movies? Agents of Nick Fury, David Hasselhoff, The Punisher, Dolph Lundgren, Captain America, Matt. How do you say his last name? Is it Slinger? That Fantastic Four movie, Blade. The Death of the Incredible Hulk. Was that from the TV series? Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what I thought, yeah. Oh, that's the adaptation of the television series. Okay. Very interesting. This movie is still pretty good. Got about an hour left. Got about an hour left, so hang in here. If you got questions about it, leave a comment. Nothing beats the 1977 series of Spider-Man Clue. Says, oh man, that's hard for me to watch. Oh, the Japanese, yeah, the Japanese dark version. Is that where he had the robot? Yeah. And jacked up again, lost another hand. Kind of got the Matrix face up against the train. Here comes Deacon Frost. Gotta love it. Who's your favorite Blade villain? Let me know. From the comics, Clue likes Dracula the best. Okay, all right. I like that their teeth aren't like super vampire. You know what I mean? Kidnap the lead guy. He's already smoking. even by today's standards, that was pretty gruesome. Different vest for Blade here. How do you fight in a black leather jacket, man? We have a great arrangement. He makes the weapons, I use them. Pretty simple from there, right? I don't remember if she turns. Okay, coming up on 1 hour, 9 minutes, and let's see. That's it. And 8, 7. And they went to an ad break. Of course. All right, let's pause for a second. Who has a really good trivia here for everybody? Shout out to Illuminati _017. soon as we come back from this ad break. We got about a minute. We can do it now. Let's do it now. Speaking of Midnight Suns and Blade, question for you. Select me. Who was the MCU's first member, potentially teased but not officially introduced, as one of the Midnight Suns? In the MCU? Oh, and who was the second? I'm going to say the first one was actually Ghost Rider. Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. And then the second, we're probably not going to watch Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider and who else is in Midnight Suns? Oh, Punisher. Yeah, wasn't the Punisher one of them? I'm gonna go with those two. All right, we're back. Ooh, it's a great question. I don't actually know the answer to this. So I'm making a guess, but he said, one more time, who was the MCU's first member potentially teased but not officially introduced as one of the Midnight Suns? And who was the second? My guess was Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider and the Punisher. Trivia, according to Wesley Snipes' Stephen Dorff on the commentary, Snipes had thoughts of the scene where Blade and Deacon Frost face off during the day on a busy street. The issue was, with this scene, it involved scheduling realities and Norrington's uncertainty as to what he wanted. It was one of Dorff's first days, and the guy hadn't had a chance to figure out what his character was, let alone play the dynamics of the scene. Snipes tried to help, which was very delicate, and it paid off. He told Dorff, "We need more," and it finally clicked, resulting in a powerful interaction between the two. Stephen Dorff doesn't disagree, but he does add that it was an interesting day in part because people like David Fincher were visiting the set. He had also been rehearsing for hours and felt his performance was growing stale, so when Snipes stopped to watch playback and reminded Dorff that he's a producer and therefore has more say on the film, the two grew antagonistic. The two most tense situations on a movie tend to make the best movies. So there was tension, like real tension between them. Interesting. Very interesting. Correct. Johnny Blaze is pre-MCU, but it's allowed, whereas Robbie Reyes' version was banned from Feige's MCU because Feige didn't allow anything from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's true. And Inhumans to tie in themselves, it was the same with the Netflix MCU. Now, was that because Feige banned them or the other guy from Marvel Television was just being a jerk? Because that's what I've always heard. Was he able to go out in the sun? Was it like that makeup or whatever? The pedestrians, man. He banned all platforms. Okay. You can technically say Stephen Strange and Agatha Harkness. Right. Yeah. It'd be interesting if they used the Punisher to get to Midnight Suns. But again, is that what we really want? Do we want to go supernatural? I don't think that's what the MCU needs. The reason that I say that is, if you look at the Eternals, it wasn't quite supernatural, but it just didn't work. I don't necessarily consider Blade supernatural because they're vampires. To me, vampires is its own thing. I don't know. Blade never misses. Whistler misses everything. Every single time. Whoops, right, bad name. I was always saying it was so easy to find where he was. As the meme says, for a guy named Blade, he sure doesn't use it a lot. Where is the sword? The chosen one. He's the chosen one. Who said if you go supernatural, then you should go at Blade, Wong Voodoo, Man Thing, which we've seen, Ella Bloodstone, which we've seen, Werewolf by Midnight, yep, and Moon Knight. Agatha can be the spirit of the house. Punisher is a one-time episode character who should be part of the Defenders. I agree. Put the Punisher with the Defenders. See, my thought is, since the MCU doesn't really adapt comics one-to-one, I think they call them the Midnight Suns, but I think they're going to be the Defenders. And I think the Defenders will be a blend of the Defenders, the West Coast Avengers, and the Midnight Suns. Possibly the Young Avengers. I think they'll all be under that Defenders, or what do they call them? Oh gosh, the Marvel kids were all called something. The Champions. They might call the Young Avengers the Champions, which I could see that. And Whistler's gone. But yeah, I think they're going to put them all under the Defenders name. I don't think Midnight Suns is going to work. Just for the commercial success of it. Just like we couldn't really keep Thunderbolts. I don't know. That's just my thought. And again, I see them, like, he'll fight Dracula. Stuff like that. But I don't think it'll ever go. Or at least I don't think it should go too far into it. I mean, we did introduce what's the homeboy in Ironheart? Mephisto. Maybe he's the end game, if you will. Do you blame her for being pent up? She's in the whole thing of vampires right now. Probably terrified. Quick check-in on the NFL. Broncos are going to be playing the Patriots. 2016, they beat the Texans. And the Bears are in the fourth quarter right now. Playing the Rams. Grooves continuing at around the 1 hour 20-minute mark when Deacon is talking to Karen in Inglewood Tower before Blade arrives. The box of Camel cigarettes in the bottom left corner changes position throughout the scene. Oh my gosh. About the 1 hour 20 mark. Who said the Bears couldn't score on 4th and goal? That was crucial. Whoa. What's the score right now? Let's find 17-10. My son loves the Bears. Just because they're bears. He just likes the animal. $17-10 rounds with a bit of over 3 minutes 40 to go in the fourth. Oh, well, there's still time. Blade with the spray and spray, bro. He just sprays the area. No accuracy. Just, I'm gonna wet everything up. Devontae Adams also had a confrontational catch similar to the Broncos Bill game. I didn't understand that, because we know you have to survive the ground in a catch. So we've seen this plenty of times before. Maybe not in a playoff game, but it's an interception if you come away with the ball. Now, if it's ruled a dead ball, that's different, right? You catch the ball, you're on the ground. Then somebody runs over and takes it from you. Dead ball. That happened once or twice in the Bills' favor. There was also a holding in the end zone that should have ended the game before any of that happened. Boom, here they go. The graphics have not held up well. So the Bills complaining about that, I don't know. The 1 year I played football, I was always told, like, if you don't give the ball to the referee, you don't have the ball. That's what I was always told. Now, I'm not a football expert on the rules and all that stuff. But I know that's what's got to happen. Healer played a little bad in this game. Oh, man. Whoops. At around 45 minutes when the bed opens up and reveals Vanessa, son of Nathan, the sound effect used is lifted from Aliens. The scene, wow, where Ripley and Co wake up on the How do you say that? Solico? Wow, so there you go. Same sound from Aliens is in Blade when we get the reveal of Blade. Wow. His mother, she's not dead. As you can see, I am not dead. Who says, plus the weather is a huge factor, man. It's got to be blistering cold because it's cold here in Colorado. Lots of Miles having another name again. I was mad about this when they renamed him in the kids show because my kids were like, yeah, Miles, that's Spin. I'm like, who is Spin? And they're like, Miles Morales. I said, no, his name's Spider-Man. I hate it. I don't like calling Gwen Ghost Spider either, but Ghost Spider at least goes on with the tradition of Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Punk, all that stuff. Come up with another Spider something, Spider Spin. You know, I don't know. Kid Arachnid was just as bad too. He was Spider-Man after Peter Parker died in the universe, then he becomes Kid Arachnid in the comics, and now Spin. All those names are terrible. Put a chat GPT on and ask it to name him anything else. But Kid Arachnid is terrible. I mean, Arachnid. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, found the wrong tube. Thanks, honey. Arachnid is still better than Kid Arachnid. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Wife just literally saved me there. Woo. This back half of this movie is really fantastic. We're at 1 hour 29 in. Let me give it a countdown to 1:30 here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 hour 30 minutes. Now, isn't that, how do you say it? Is it Sana Lathan? She was in Love and Basketball, was she not? She's fantastic, man. Especially in the 90s. She was the it girl, I think. Of course, Halle Berry. Crushed velvet suit is crazy. Like, where did they film this movie? It had to be hot for all of these people. Rams pumped the ball in the 49. At the 49, in Bears territory, Bears have 150, a minute 50 to score in the fourth. Ooh, here we go. Another thing that's nice about this movie, again, it looks more closer to Bad Boys than it does X-Men, but also just the stats and everything, they're disgusting. everything's scaffolding and dirt and grime, and like it's not a pretty New York City at all. Okay. Caleb is locked in. Bears are on the 14. Oh, wow. Muffin Man, the Bears are about to score. Gotta let them know, you know. "31 seconds. Oh, this was kind of a crazy trap that they had him in. They're literally like draining him. Caleb is 4-30. Perfect passes. 4th and 4, 27 seconds. No way. Now again, my wife and I being, you know, back up. Well, she's Packers first. Being the Bears get eliminated is not going to make her upset, obviously. See, this is weird because that's supposed to be his mom. Who says what? What happened? Touchdown Bears. Wow. No. The drop back was insane. New England did. Broncos in New England. Game tied 17-17 with 17 seconds left. Wow. They didn't go for two, huh? I wouldn't. Take that one to overtime. I just really hate the overtime rules. And I agree completely with Bed, who was talking on our Discord. Go check it out if you guys are watching or listening on the podcast. But overtime rules are still not right. The Rams literally sent the house at him. Wow. Now, if Blade lost that much blood that fast, he'd be done. There's no way. I mean, he's probably lost a couple quarts. I mean, that's a lot of blood. The fake Mortal Kombat skies. Oh, watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
13 seconds left. Soldier Field is rocking. Falls right on his face.
I'm gonna be naughty. I'm gonna be a naughty vampire god.
Yeah, okay, he's pretty wiped out, so that's somewhat believable. There you go. Super vampire incoming. It looks so fake. It looks like ketchup. My wife's like, "What are you watching?" First Blade movie. Have you seen the first Blade movie? Yeah. Bears decided to. So being bit by a vampire and then Blade, wouldn't that definitely make her a vampire? Oh, mother. We're coming up on 1 hour 44 minutes here in about 30 seconds. Trivia for us here, Amazon? Who said, had to be honest with your guy Vamp and told him he needs to be part of the WWE community. Events more than Brian Mazik, or Brian and I have a history of bad interactions. I told him the story of honestly unfiltered clue, but it seems insider industries are dropping WWE 2K26 leagues. Oh man. Oh man. Now I'm hearing like 300 something wrestlers, CM Punk showcase. I'm like, there's no way CM Punk is getting a showcase before The Undertaker. It's not happening. Or at least it shouldn't happen. Back to Blade in this game, yeah. The vampire skeletons was kind of crazy, bro. And the Attitude Ruthless Aggression era showcase. I don't want Punk though. Just give me Attitude era. This is where the graphics start failing this movie. The redacted brand era showcase. Here we go. Done. Finish him. And he stole his sunglasses. X-Punisher 2 just followed. Thank you so much for the follow on YouTube.
Finish her!
Continuity. Let's see. Just prior to the cinematic fight scene in the temple, Blade dramatically leaped from a high platform to the bottom floor. While leaping, his vest is clearly open, and once he hits the ground, it's zipped up and even clasped. Yep. There's another one. The fights are so good in this movie, though. Rams couldn't get a drive off. Bears ball. Wow. In overtime, right? Sales fact, Ray-Bans become extremely popular thanks to this movie. There's a lot of stuff in this movie that I don't think it gets a lot of credit for.
Flawless victory. Finish her.
Got her. Sir, he got the sword back now. I always liked when he turned it at the end. There it is. There's the line. Why the lovers always wanna ice skate uphill. Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
Still great action to this day. Here's driving the ball. Close to the 50, okay. This movie becomes so superhero at the end, and that's why it works. The first cut of the film, which was 140 minutes long, had a disastrous test screening with audiences, and heavily edited and reshoots were implemented, which delayed the release date more than half a year. The most significant change was the addition of the final sword fight between Blade and Deacon Frost, which did not exist in the original version of the movie. Wow! During the final fight, when Frost punches Blade across the room after spinning in close up on Frost, he swings at Blade with his right fist. But when they switch to the wide shot, he connects with the left fist. Interesting. This is the best fight. I'm glad they brought this in. Wow, this would have not been the same without this fight. There it is, ice skating uphill. Out of every Marvel 90s movie lineup, this was the most successful. Yeah, it's because they let Blade be Blade. You know what I mean? That's what we wanted. X-Punisher said, don't care about Avengers Doomsday, just give us X-Men, just give us a Kitty Pryde, give us Phantom, next give us Rachel Summers, give us Monet, Saint Crotix, give us Mystique and her wife Destiny. Man, I think it's time for our Avengers to say goodbye. It's time. It's time. It's time to start something different, something new. Give us the original team. Who's this? Interception Rams. Oh no. Okay, so there's supposed to be a Morbius here, right? So Punisher, you're not a fan of the Avengers. You're more of an X-Men fan. Which is totally cool. I love the X-Men. I remember being very surprised that this was such an international movie, you know, with him going to Moscow. Going no huddle, no way. So where was Morbius supposed to be there? Guys, that's the end of our first watch party of 2026. Blade, man, I've got to say, oh, it was a deleted scene. I wonder if I can see any of those. There's no post-credit scene. That wasn't a thing. Yeah, overall, this movie was really stinking good. Really stinking good. Wesley Snipes did his thing. Again, yes, the most successful 90s movie for Marvel. And unfortunately, Blade 2 wasn't as good. Blade Trinity was even worse, but we got Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel out of it, right? So very interesting things out of that. Will we see Blade in Doomsday? I think if we do, it'll be very, very, very minimal. I'm up for one more movie. I like what Ryan Reynolds was saying. Shoot, I would like the next Deadpool movie. Let's do a Deadpool and Blade movie. Like, that would be cool. If the rest, like the next 3 Deadpool movies are all team ups, I'm good with that. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get a new Blade. Obviously, we're getting more X-Men, which is a good thing. But it would be great to see the mantles passed. I think Wesley did a great job of putting this all together. And it was a good send-off in Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought that was great. That was great. This movie, though, I'm gonna go with an 8. An 8 for the original Blade movie. 8 out of 10. A B. Well, I'd call it a B plus. A B plus on this movie. This movie was really, really good. Only reason maybe it doesn't make it up to that A level for me is, you know, the graphics obviously didn't hold up very well. But that, I mean, all that being said, there's classic lines, great action, good villain. It has everything in there for that. So definitely a B+.
Flawless victory.
I liked it a lot. On my, what is this, the 7th time I think I've seen this movie? Something like that. Clue says the next Deadpool movie is supposed to be X-Force, right? It is. That's what was highly hinted at. So we'll see. We'll see, right? If Deadpool makes it out of Battle World. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much to our new subscriber, X Punisher. Shout out to Clue. Shout out to JJ who came through tonight. Head over to linktr.ee/select screen for me tonight, guys. Tonight. Subscribe to all our channels. Check out our music as well at linktree/we are_CCR. And we have new merch out for the upcoming TV show. If it'll flip over for me tonight. There we go. For Wonder Man. Yeah, new shirts that say I auditioned for Wonder Man. Of course, that's kind of the premise of the show. We have not covered Wonder Man at all. So look for some reaction videos to Wonder Man coming up very, very soon. Link is in the bio to go ahead and get those if you're interested. What a great stream this was. Again, linktr.ee/select screen. My name is Select Screen. I'm going to go try and catch the end of this movie. Be kind to one another and remember to choose your destiny. My name's Select Screen. There we go.
Your destiny.
It's slow, but it comes, the sound's coming eventually. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Appreciate you guys so much. I'm out.